And the award for the most inappropriate use of a fashion accessory emote award goes to probably Meoni. Yes. Hello, Meoni here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at the shovel fashion accessory. I was going to say emote because I'm so used to things being emotes. The fashion accessory, a shovel. You might be wondering where you actually get this. A lot of people are talking about it. You can actually get this from your drone bit missions, which is part of the artifact system built in 7.51's release of Accessory, which is the final part of a cosmic exploration. You'll see the NPC Cade. Cade is next to Researching Way, just on this side here, the southeastern side of the Timber Lodge camp when you get here. And you'll see that you can actually acquire drone modules and you can exchange 200 drone bits for a drone module. Drone bits then are effectively awarded to you on stellar missions for doing subsequent gold ratings, right? So you actually have golds. If you get them in succession, you get more and more drone bits upon completion of your A rank missions. This is only A rank missions specifically. As you can see, I've done one before, so if I was to do this again, I would get 42 drone bits, and then if I chained it again, I would probably get more, in addition to all of the other currencies and EXP. So now you know how to get drone bits. Then you go to Cade. You then acquire a drone module, which is 200 drone bits per module, and these effectively work like treasure maps. You subcommand or right-click them in your inventory. It shows you an X on the map. You go to the location, you acquire the drone bit. Then you will get one of 3 different grades of artifact: bronze, silver, and gold. If you come back to Cade and you go to the second option, appraise ancient records, you can appraise them in here. And if you're very lucky on silver, you can get the shovel fashion accessory. That is where that is from. It is also market tradable as well, so bear that in mind. And of course, people will be trying to make some gil off of this. The shovel fashion accessory very much is an emote as much as it is a fashion accessory. I'm super excited because this means we're going to start to see more prop items. Previously, we saw the torch fashion accessory, which was amazing because effectively you had the ability to wave the torch to light up a passage. It would be even cooler if it created its own light source, like that it would actually light up an area. But it was pretty cool, self-illuminated. The shovel then is very much the same. You summon the shovel, and then you have a shovel that you walk around with. Your character sort of carries it in front of you, and then when you're sort of stood still, it goes on your shoulder like that. And then we have an action button to dig. It says drive your shovel into the ground. So as you do, it has some sound effects of you digging the ground and throwing the rubble at the side and then going, ugh. It does this a couple of times. It doesn't loop infinitely. A couple of times, and then it goes back to it being on your shoulder once again, which is pretty cool. And you can change the way that you are posing with your shovel. There's the default. There's the second toggle where you're holding it with 2 hands. There's one on one shoulder, sort of leant to one side, and then hand on hip with it over your shoulder, and then the default as well. I think this is absolutely awesome personally, and there's a lot of room for hilarity with this, both G-pose and just messing around with players. For example, if you want to do some grave robbing, then you get your friend to keep a lookout at the door as you raid these tomes, hoping for some treasure. We are looking for long-lost treasure that was buried on an island long ago, and your friend is eagerly anticipating the treasure and totally not going to betray you in the slightest. But yeah, this emote is absolutely fantastic. It opens the door for so many possibilities. I cannot wait to see what they do next in terms of props. Things like the sweep emote, they could do like an actual prop to go with that. They could do all sorts of things, and there's a lot of possibilities, including holding lanterns. Lots of NPCs in the game have used props as part of emotes for the longest time, and I've wanted to have access to them forever, since basically a Realm Reborn. It's only a matter of time before we get more. Now that we know that this is possible and to such high quality, this is easily one of my favorite fashion accessories in the entire game. there are many situations in a game where this would be appropriate, some darker than others, but it is such a welcome addition, and I really hope they continue to add more and more things like this to the game. I really do. Yeah, it's really, really good. I don't know how much this is going to cost you on the market board. It is market tradable. It is probably going to be quite sought after, but at least it's from silver and not gold artifacts, so it should be more acquirable depending on your RNG. But if you wanted to, you could just go and spend some gil on this from another player doing the drone bit missions. The drone bits aren't too difficult to get though, but what a fantastic emote this actually is. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah. Anyway, let me know if you've got this one yet, if you plan to get this, and I'll see you all next time. Presumably with less grave digging, but we'll see. Bye-bye.